Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are doing a speed cleaning. This is definitely a different type of video for me, but I do know that I enjoy these types of videos. They're very therapeutic. So I was thinking we could talk a little bit about what I'm doing and then also talk about a topic of discussion. Before we get into it, this room looks crazy. So this is the couch that we had in our apartment, and we moved it upstairs. Atlas had a few mistakes on this couch, and we got rid of the cushions, but we realized we still do like having seating up here, so we haven't gotten rid of the couch completely because we haven't focused on decorating the room yet. So we wanted to take time to actually determine what we wanted, so we just kept this up here. So you'll see this bootleg couch this whole time, and that is the reason why. Before we hop into the topic for today, it is funny that when I was 16, yes, I had a birthday party, and yes, my family got shirts made. As an adult, when your room is dirty, it really just means you have to do laundry. So that is why we are starting off with laundry. So the topic for today is therapy. I know cleaning can be therapeutic, but I also wanted to talk about therapy and my experience with it so far. So thankfully, my job covers therapy under a really good program that we have. This year, I pursued going to therapy and being really active in it. But I actually found that it's very difficult for me to do therapy. I don't feel as relieved, I guess, as I know others might feel during therapy. And I think a lot of it has to do with a lot of the things that I'm going through currently have to do with my relationships in life. And because they can't be fixed simply by me going to therapy by myself, it just makes me feel like therapy is pointless. And I know that's not true, but I sometimes I have a very pessimistic nature, so I can be very hopeless. So when I know that I can't fix a situation simply on my own, I just don't want to keep talking about it. So to be honest, when I went on vacation and then when I came back, my therapist was like, "Hey girl, it's been a long time." And I was just like, "Yeah, I'll schedule a session." I scheduled a session and then I canceled it because of the thoughts I had where I was like, this is not going to be helpful. Okay, I'm back to cleaning. I had to take a break because I had to go to an event. So, yeah. Let's finish cleaning. This is going to take all weekend. It's going to take all weekend. But yeah, let's continue cleaning. Throughout this video, you're going to see me in different outfits and looks. Just go ahead. Go with the flow. So yeah, I was just kind of feeling like therapy wasn't very helpful for me. But I was talking to a friend and I already know this, and they're just like, therapy isn't really to fix the situation. It's to help you have perspective on the situation. And I definitely agree. After leaving that conversation, I actually scheduled a session. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to go through with it. I'm going to finish it out because I do know that it works for you when you're consistent. So I think just showing up, even though I might not feel like it's helping me in this season, I know that that's beneficial. But I would love to know you guys' thoughts on therapy because I know there has been like a bigger push on everyone going to therapy, getting counseling, and I 100% stand by that. But I just wanted to, I guess, talk about my experience with therapy not being as smooth as sometimes I hear. And actually, this is my second therapist counselor. The first one, I only had 3 sessions with her. And then after talking about payment and other options, she kind of just ghosted me. So I didn't hear back from her. But this therapist, she's really good. And I think because of all of the spaces or categories that I check off, there's some specifics that I look for in a counselor. And she really does meet those specifics. It's just... And I also know that as an adult, I should be able to communicate to my therapist saying like, hey, this is what I need from you. And I know I just get really nervous with stuff like that. I am conflict averse. Sam says that about me a lot, and I recognize that as truth. I just don't like ruffling feathers. And this year, the reason why I'm in therapy is because so many feathers have been ruffled by me, through me, or simply by circumstance. So it's been hard, but I know that even though sometimes I say I'm hopeless, I know that there's hope on the other side. And one thing I can definitely say is journaling. Journaling, writing my thoughts down, and really focusing on that sometimes has helped me tremendously. Just focus on kind of whatever it is. Well, not focus on what my feelings actually are in the situation. I'm the type of person where I can't talk about something immediately because I genuinely just don't know how I feel about it. So I need some time. Before you scream, this is the second level. I'm about to show you what it looks like right now. And then we're going to speed clean through everything and just get it done. So it's going to be the bedroom, the master bedroom, and the second level today. And then we're going to have to come back and finish stuff tomorrow. So I know you guys are here for the cleaning, so let's talk a little bit about the cleaning. This house looks crazy. I will say that COVID, because we're constantly living in our space and we occupy every space, it gets dirty very, very fast. Even after cleaning this weekend, I can look at the kitchen and say like, okay, it's not perfect anymore. But I recognize that I just have to continue cleaning and showing up for that process because I do really like a clean space. So I know that that's something that's very important to me. As you can see, putting away dishes, I think with this new house, I had to really get familiar with all the surfaces that we have. Like our countertops, you can't use a specific cleaner. So the bar stool cleaner helps that we have for that, which you'll see later in the video. But the store that is close to us only had the powder version. They didn't really have the spray liquid version, which is a little bit harder to maneuver. So that's why you'll see me pouring water on the countertop to kind of make it into a paste. So that's a little bit difficult. If you hear Atlas in the background, you guys already know I cannot control this dog all the time. So he's living his best life. But yeah, so cleaning overall is kind of difficult with this space, especially with our hardwood floors. Like I'm saving up to get a really good vacuum so that way I can vacuum all the dog hair off the stairs, off the floors, and then mop. But if you don't have a good vacuum, mopping just feels more tedious and almost impossible. So that is why I'm taking my time to make sure that I can actually get a get a vacuum rather, that is actually really good. And we've gone through 2 vacuums already. You saw the one that we used to have in the Amazon video, and that one broke. It was really good, but it broke. And then we got another one from Target, and that one's horrible. So now we're just going to be like, oh, yeah, both of those, the money that we spent on those 2 vacuums combined could have gotten us the Dyson already. So that is why we're focusing on getting the Dyson right now. Y'all, this stainless steel cleaner that we use smells so good. It smells like it has this sweet smell to it. All of the other things smell really strong. Even the power wash spray that was viral on TikTok, I don't know how other people don't say that doesn't have a strong smell. Like it burns my nose when I use it. So I really don't know how people are able to use it so much, but it does a really good job. So that's what I use. I also use the Lysol spray that you saw, and then I use some Method products as well. is Monday, and we're gonna wrap this up. So clean the second level, clean our room. I'm about to clean this bathroom. This is the bathroom that's used the most. So I'm gonna show that, and then done. We gotta focus on the work week now. So truly, truly, cleaning the bathroom has to be the bane of my existence. I just hate it. I've looked for shortcuts. I've looked for ways to make this easier. Every bathroom is different, and it's just a lot to just do. So sometimes that's why I'm like, I will hire people just to clean the bathroom and mop the floors. That's all I need. Clean the bathrooms and mop the floor. I will do everything else. But yeah, I know you can't always do that, but I figured let me save the money that I would usually use to hire and save that so I can save up for the vacuum that we want. So that's what I'm going to do. But just to round out the conversation regarding therapy, I definitely want to know how therapy has gone for you guys. And I guess the other thing is that I will add, I think I want to do therapy in person and not virtual, which I know is a lot to ask during these times because I take my appointments virtually. So I understand and I get it. But I do think that sometimes having that privacy of it, being in an office, I think mentally that helps. And you can also see if you have like your counselor's undivided attention. Funny enough, my job actually uses BetterHelp as our counseling service. So I know I see a lot of ads for that all the time, but that's the service that they actually give us to use in regards to counseling assistance, which I think is really good. Yeah, you're going to see me arrange the shampoos and then take them out because I was like, what am I doing? Anyways, but yeah, therapy, I know I've learned, like there's certain things that I've learned and I can actually remember and apply. I just feel like sometimes I have so many issues going on, so much to talk about that it's hard to really find a solution on any one thing. As you can see, I got a squeegee, and using that squeegee is probably like the best thing. It makes it a lot easier. And I think I was just trying to figure out how to use it. I definitely still had to get the soap scum off and then like squeegee and then go back. I don't know. I'm still figuring out how to clean everything perfectly. So again, if you have recommendations, please let me know. And after we use like this sponge, we trash it. We don't keep the sponge. We wash all of the towels and the napkins that we use. Actually, we ran out of paper towels. That's why I'm not using paper towels in a lot of ways. But I also figured that's actually sustainable. So I'm not mad at it. But we do trash and wash all of the things that we use. But I hope you guys enjoyed this clean with me. Let me know if it should be like a clean and talk with me with topics and things like that. But yeah.
You're right, I'm wrong. You knew all along I was callous. Hands of malice, heart of stone.
Okay, so thank you guys for watching this clean with me video. I know these motivate me on days where I don't feel like cleaning. It took a whole weekend, and honestly that's not even the whole house, so it takes a really long time for me to really get all of these things done. But these are the most lived in parts of our house. So I'm trying to save up so I can get my Dyson vacuum, because usually I do sometimes have some help with the cleaning tasks from Sam, as well as sometimes we will hire people because it is a lot to try to get done in one sitting. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any tips, recommendations, cleaning tools that I should use, as you can see, I'm all over the place. I'm still getting used to a lot of the different surfaces in our house and how to treat each surface. And I've done my own research, but if you guys have any tips, feel free to leave them below. So yeah, thank you so much.
I bet I could make my bed and not lie in it. If it's wasn't ill-advised, then I'm trying it. I bet I could eat my cake and have it too. I've got moxie, I've got attitude.